Hello and welcome everyone to another brand new week on the World Radio League Show. Glad to see everyone. Tons of new faces in the chat here today. This is awesome, guys. You need to come every week. We do this every week, 2 p.m. Central Time. Glad to see everybody. We got some guests here today, so we're gonna say hello to a few folks in the chat, and then we're gonna bring in our first guest and get kicked off. So let's see here. First of all, we got Levi, K8KAZ. Hey, Levi, how you doing? Dave was in early. Hey, Dave. Good to see you, my friend. Let's see here. Tony, KJ5IRF. Yes, had a very fantastic Christmas. So, yeah, glad to be past, I must say. There's something about the holidays that are just very exciting and fantastic while you're in it. And then you're just kind of ready to get past it when it's over. At least that's the way it is for me. But Willard, how you doing? Jeremy, W8LOW. Rosanna, KF8CYL. Jacob, AI5XR. PRK Radio. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you in the chat here today. Tim, good to see you. Get this music shut off. All right. Well, let's bring in our first guest here, and we'll keep running through the comments. Keep throwing your comments in here. It's great to see everyone. I need to remember to change that background. Hey, James, how you doing?
Hello. How's everybody doing? Finally back on the live stream, just in time for almost 2026. Just when I finally got used to writing 2025 on all my documents, it's time for 2026.
Yeah, absolutely.
How it goes.
Yeah, for sure. So how was your Christmas? Somebody in the chat was asking how our Christmases went. So
my Christmas was great. So my wife is from Venezuela. And so you guys know Catalina, who has been on the streams. But one thing that's interesting about Latin America is they celebrate Christmas on the 24th. And so Christmas Eve is like their Christmas, and then they celebrate and they stay up till midnight like New Year's or something, which is so funny because then since my family's American and my wife is Venezuelan, we never have to argue over where we go for Christmas because it's always like we do Venezuelan Christmas or Latin American Christmas on the 24th, and we do American Christmas on the 25th. So we had a blast. Cool. What about you, Andy? What's the Andy Christmas story?
Oh man, so like the weekend before Christmas, we go out of state to visit my wife's folks and have Christmas out there, and then on Christmas Eve we have Christmas with my folks, and then on Christmas Day we go have Christmas with some of my grandparents and more extended family. So it's a busy time for sure, but a lot of fun, really a lot of fun. Yeah, absolutely. Looks like we got Fred, KW4FM. Welcome. Sun24 Rise 9 and N0XRG. I'm going to probably pull up WSJTX here in a few minutes. I'll see if I can work some of y'all we'll probably start on 20 meters. But hey, you were talking about Catalina earlier, and it just so happens that Catalina is here with us today. Hey, Catalina, welcome back.
Hello, how are you?
Doing fantastic. How about you?
I'm doing great. Very hot from here, from Argentina.
It always breaks my brain. I have to think, let's see here. Catalina, Christmas, summer, it all goes together for her. It just doesn't work for me. But anyway,
exactly.
That Southern Hemisphere business just works on my mind a little bit. But yeah, how was your Christmas, Catalina?
It was very, very, very fun. I was listening to you guys, and I totally agree with James. Our Christmas, it's very important on the 24th night and the 25th. Like, we stay up to very, very late on the 24th, celebrating, opening the Christmas gifts. It's very different from you guys.
That's tough for us Americans. I do not like staying up so late. Like, I like to go to sleep at 10:30, like maybe 11, and the
growing up,
are keeping us up late.
When I was smaller, we usually went to bed like around between probably 8 and 9. And then as I got older, it was like, 10, 10:30, 11 kind of ish. And that's kind of what we do now. But still, I feel like that's a little late for me and I should be getting to bed earlier. But Like, like 10
Well, for
o'clock. That's a
Christmas
good
too, because
bedtime.
the thing on Christmas is you want to wake up early so you can open your
Yeah,
presents and do the whole thing.
absolutely.
So
No,
basically, as
that's
kids,
not the way.
you're just laying in the bed and you're trying to go to sleep, but you can't go to
Oh yeah.
sleep
Oh
because you're
yeah,
so excited.
absolutely.
So you just sit
The way it
there
is.
in bed like awake,
Wait, for us as kids, we are waiting until midnight, so Santa is coming. So we are like pending there, just seeing what's happening, and then we open the gifts. So it's very, very
Yeah.
like it's impossible for us to go to sleep before midnight. We had to
That's
wait
funny.
for Santa.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a little like me. I can stay up till midnight, but it's pretty hard on me. Here's Ken, KC8ZKS. Welcome, Ken. We got KM78EM from Montana. Hey, Keith, how you doing? WW1LDE. Hello. A lot of new faces in the chat today. Glad to see everyone. Gerardo, KE8RRG. Welcome. Let's see here. We've got KR4FZE. Welcome. Tom W9TEF. Welcome back.
Okay, I gotta give. I know I'm gonna derail us just a little bit, but I want to get just while we're on Tom. Maybe we can come back and get a little bit deeper, but I want to share something just for real quick because it's in depth. This was Tom's feature request, which is going to allow you to lock the mode. And the reason that this is going to be helpful is if you're
Cool.
using a different band plan and you maybe you don't want it to automatically set the mode based on your frequency. And this is exactly how Tom drew it up. So you can lock it, and once you lock it, even as you change the frequency and you hop around to the CW part of the band or a digital part of the band, if you put that lock icon, it won't change it. So should be. I don't know if my screen's big enough for you guys to see this well.
Oh yeah. You can see it real well. Yeah, very cool.
This one should be coming out this week.
Very cool. All right. Well, thanks, Tom, for throwing that at us because that is absolutely, yeah. And Tom says, "Happy Feral Kids Week to all parents who celebrate." I am indeed a parent, so yes, indeed. Yeah. So Jimmy from PRK Radio, he's a new face here. I chatted with him the other day. And apparently I need to do better marketing because he didn't know that this stream was a thing until just the other day. So I'm so glad you joined us today, Jimmy. Welcome to the fastest 2 hours in ham radio. So, all right, this is KE8RRG from Michigan. All right, good afternoon. We've got M7OHL Toby. Awesome. Pro Driver UK is what we used to know Toby by. And he now has a call sign, M7OHL. So congratulations, Toby, on that. That's really awesome.
Nice,
AI4ZD. Hey, how you doing, Zach? Hope everyone's been having great holidays. Yes, absolutely. 250 pounds of Yasu. Hey, Clayton. Clayton in the chat here. Glad to see you, Clayton. Haven't seen you before either. Yes. Do this every Monday at 2 p.m. Central. And yeah, this is our 29th regular show. So Jimmy says groovy music. Yeah, thank you. So yeah. John saying 73. Bob, is it? Yeah. Bob KM7ARX. Good afternoon. Las Vegas. Wow. Fantastic. Let's see here. Ed KB4SYV saying Happy New Year. Let's see here. Toby is top of England weekly leaderboard for FT8 so far. Wow, that's cool.
Very nice.
Christopher Greenwald. Hello. Hey, Christopher. How you doing? Good to see you. Philippe. Is it Philip or Philippe? How do you, Catalina, you're probably pronunciation here.
No, I always say Philip, but I don't know. Okay. But hello. I know
Philip.
him from social media
Philippe.
a lot. He's showing a lot of maps, so thank you so much.
All right, sounds good. Absolutely, yeah. Catalina is very, very acquainted with Philip, with all his map shares. So that's very awesome. Catalina goes through those, and she's tracking our Mugs for this is a good time to plug this. Our Mugs for Map Shares program. So Mugs for Map Shares, you post your map on social media, your World Radio League contact map or stats page or whatever on social media. Just a World Radio League screen share of some sort. And Catalina, just tag us. Be sure to tag us and don't post it in any private Facebook groups or Catalina can't find it and if we're not a member of that group. So once you post that, then Catalina sees that on her end, and we will comb through those. Or I guess that's the wrong term. We will compile all those in a list and do a drawing of 5 World Radio League users who will get World Radio League mugs. So, and these are the James. Do you have a screen share of that mug that we're doing for the giveaway?
Right on demand, Andy.
Perfect.
Yes, I have got.
Boy,
And so
it's like he's like my AI surf here. I just speak the word and he gives it to me. No, I'm kidding.
Yes, Andy, your AI assistant is here to share the mug for you.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's a really cool mug. I use this.
It's a
I
very
use
cool
this
mug. I
mug.
love
It's
that
not
mug.
as cool as the lifetime VIP mug, of course.
No, that's
But, I
true.
mean,
That's true.
The lifetime VIP mug, but it's a very cool mug.
Yeah, absolutely.
is.
Let's see here. Who else do we have? Yeah. So be sure and share those, and every new map share gets you another entry. So keep sharing the maps out. So
Yeah, we got some good map shares too from last week. I see Adam. I don't know if Adam's here with us today, but Adam's
Adam, you here with us? Chris, you here with us?
Philippe,
Bruce, any of you guys?
And I'm sure Philippe had a share last week too, but we didn't. We can only do about like 5 or 6 pictures for that email.
We just kind of have to select a few out. Yeah, absolutely. K9SDC getting in from ice encrusted Wisconsin. Very nice. Yeah, we went from, and I'm speaking in Fahrenheit here for those of you who typically use freedom units. You'll understand this. It went from 73 down to about mid-20s, upper teens in a matter of probably 12 hours. It was absolutely insane. It was terribly cold, terribly big drop, very violent winds. I saw in a couple other states there were even tornadoes that day. I think it was some violent weather changes. But anyway, yeah, Toby, these are our special guests on screen. Yeah, of course, we can still call them special. We might not always be able to call them special, but they're special guests today. So
hopefully we didn't disappoint, Toby. We're gonna do our best job, okay?
Pepe, HB9EVT says, good evening. Sorry for being late. Was the keyword for the first round of giveaways? We don't have a giveaway up yet. We will have 2 giveaways today. So stick around. We have not put out a keyword yet. So once we do.
Right on time.
Also, Catalina has a game for us today. So Catalina, if you want to do like a screen share on your side, so you can present this thing, I'll put it on screen when we're ready to do it. But just use the little screen with a plus in the middle of it at the bottom of your stream.
Okay.
And then, you just get that in the queue, and I'll put it up on screen when we're ready. So,
also, by the way, Pepe loved the new photo. Gotta give
the Swiss hamster. I love this.
We will be adding the ability soon to have followers in World Radio League, so you can follow different users. I will definitely be giving Pepe a follow as soon as that feature's added. I want to see that. I want to see more of that icon in my feed.
Yeah. Is that Sarah? So the followers, is that, I'm trying to remember how we have the feature there structured. Does that include the on-air alerts, call sign alerts, or is that a separate?
That's a separate thing that's kind of related with spotting.
It's kind of related. It can kind of be, You gotta be.
We should just start getting on these live streams and just live building stuff on the on the call with people.
Our team, our dev team would be under no pressure at all then.
But I might actually be able to give you guys once I get it pulled up, give everybody a little bit of a sneak peek of the followers feature that's coming.
Yeah, I'll give you a second to get that pulled up there. Good afternoon, KQ4VVW. I'm guessing that's a sports reference, but I don't follow sports, so I'm not going to get involved in the fight. So I'll stay out of that
It's got
one.
to be a
Wyatt,
Bulldogs
thanks for the
reference.
contact on my first POTA on Saturday. That's awesome, Wyatt, doing your first
Wow.
POTA. What's your call sign? I'll pull up our contact in my log and show everybody. But yeah,
Nice, that's
really
awesome.
fantastic. Yeah, I
Nice work, Mike.
was working hunting POTA on Saturday, I think. And I kept getting people who were like, "Oh yeah, I'm using World Radio League," and boom, the contact would confirm, and it was really cool. So it was a lot of fun. Let's see here. Hey, Chris is here. Chris, KD9YSW. Welcome, Chris. Great to see you.
Yo.
Hey, Chris.
Awesome. Yeah. Who else do we have in here? Rob, KB6JFL. Hey, Rob, how you doing? Good to see you back. Looks like Andy might have gotten a new camera. Yes, thank you. The Canon EOS R10. It's been installed now for a while. I finally got it set up with the right capture card system. I know the screen's going to black out here in a second because my battery's going to go dead and everybody's going to laugh at me, but all I got to do is swap the battery quick. I've got a new thing coming where I can plug it in and plug in a battery pack kind of thing and then plug it into the wall so it stays on all the time.
Yeah, any higher quality camera, Andy, would be too high quality. That's as good as we want to see you.
Well, yeah. You don't want to see me any better. You don't want to zoom in and inspect each whisker. That's for sure. Let's see here. WT2X. Good afternoon. Welcome. What did Santa bring everybody for Christmas? Any new ham radio gear, James?
Any new ham radio gear? Well, I do have some kind of new. Oh, actually, you know what? I do have a piece of new ham radio gear. You guys are gonna love this. Okay.
While you're grabbing that, we got
So
Peter from Minnesota saying they got a foot of snow last night. That's crazy, Peter. All right,
I was debating for a long time whether to build or buy, and I bought. So I got it's a PowerWorks battery box.
Yeah.
So this gets me. I have two power pole connectors so I can run two batteries, or I can connect this to solar power, which I also have. Got your battery capacity meter here, USB charging, circuit breaker. So I've got a Bio-Ina battery that's going in this bad boy.
Oh, nice.
But I mean, yeah, it's really nice.
Very
cool. Already comes with the fuses installed.
Oh, that's nice.
And they did a really good job on this. And this is from PowerWorks. I love PowerWorks.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with those guys. They make everything.
That's awesome. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Colonel Bob Montgomery, W3ZR. Welcome to the stream. First time I've seen you. PRK Radio. Jimmy says Santa brought him a Bamboo Labs A1. Very nice. That's a cool printer. That's Bamboo Labs entry level printer. That's a very solid one for printing your ham radio projects up.
Yeah,
hey,
that is
Charlie,
no joke.
K0. What's that, James?
I said that is no joke. That is a really cool.
Yeah, that is
awesome.
Charlie, K0LAF. Good afternoon. Charlie's kind of my neighbor. He lives pretty close to me. Let's see here. Okay, we've got Ed, KB4SYV, asking, is WRL going to be at GARS Tech Fest in Georgia on January 31st?
Well, I'm putting it on my calendar right now. We sure ought to be. I mean, that's like right down the street for me.
Well, there you go.
Let me put it on the calendar.
Yeah, absolutely. N0XRG saying howdy, Catalina and James.
Hello.
Howdy.
Oh, here we go. We've got VK3CRY. There's a guest or a listener joining us from down under. Very nice. N0XRG says I can party like a rock star until about 9 p.m. Then I'm out. I understand. I start to shut down around usually I start, if it's like a normal day, I start to shut down probably around 10:30 ish. Yeah, and I'm nearly hallucinating by 11 or midnight if I'm not careful. Just from sheer sleep deprivation. Let's see here. Rob says he's 65 and up till 12 or 1. Well, there you go. Yeah, I literally I can hit, my head can hit the pillow and I can be out in probably 5 minutes or less. I fall asleep very quickly. We've got EA9ACD watch us on Facebook. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, Jimmy says he's usually not here because he's usually working at this time of day. Okay, gotcha. Zach says, hey, use comma-separated call sign input this week out in the field. Worked like a charm. Now just waiting for the pile-up stacking. Yes, pile-up stacking. That one is on our list. Absolutely. Call sign queues. That's going to be a really fun one. But in very shortly, I will demo comma-separated logging for y'all. It is live. And I demoed it last week, and literally I just did a live. It was on dev at that point, and so on our beta system. And so I demoed it live, logged 14 comma separated call signs at once, and that was a lot of
that
fun.
makes me nervous.
Yeah,
14 commas separated at one time, but hey,
it worked. It worked beautifully. I mean, I literally was like, "Can I break this?" And it was like, boom, just perfect, flawless. So. We'll get back to that, Zach. Let's see here. Mike, KE9DSK, can you guys get rid of the 2 scroll bars when looking at logs? This is kind of a scaling issue, but I think there are a couple of enhancements we can make.
is he talking about the mobile app or the?
I think he's talking about the web app.
All right, let me see if I can.
If your browser's scaled down too small, or if your browser window is too small, or you've scaled it up too big, then you get a couple.
I think I see what he's talking about. So because we have there's one scroll that's for the whole page, and then there's another scroll. Yeah, we have to take a look at that and see what we can do. It's a tricky.
Scrolling is a little bit frustrating, I must admit.
It's a tricky one, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is sometimes nice to be able to scroll the whole page, though. So we got to figure out a clever way to.
Well, yeah, because the map and this. Well. Yeah, you're watching us brainstorm live on stream here, but I was just thinking, James, there's nothing on the other side, so we could just about eliminate the page scroll since there's nothing there. Since we got logging templates installed, then I think the biggest template I don't think is really an issue. Well, there's potential issues I can think of.
While I'm at it, I saw a comment from Ken that he's out doing a POTA right now, so go hunt him. He is.
Cool.
Like he looked like he's on FT8 right now.
Okay, where is? Oh, there he is. Yep, sure enough. Let me pull up WSJTX and see if we can get you in the log again. Jeff, checking in. Good to see you. Mike, KE9SDK or DSK. Whoops, KE9DSK. Yeah, Mike, I'm thinking. Yeah, we're looking into it. We'll see what we can come up with. Let's see here. LA60EA, Merry Christmas to everyone from Norway. When will the functionality to allow QSOs to be uploaded to LOTW become available? From Johnny. Where are we at on that one, James? That's one I haven't tracked very well.
Let me check I know it's not. I know it's on the priority list. Let me see if I can, if it's in a place where I can give you an estimate on the release.
I thought we had been testing that one at one point, but maybe
it kind of I don't have it's still in the list. I don't have a I don't have a super good date for it. Let me give it a little bit of a bump here. Surprisingly, we didn't get that. Once we've got QRZ import and export, and we got LOTW import, but we didn't have too many requests for the LOT export. So I'm glad we're getting. It is
a little bit of a difficult system. It's a difficult system to work with. I've said it before. I'm not trying to badmouth anybody really, but you literally have to send off for a postcard to get your account confirmed with them. So
Yeah, it's
it's interesting, but
we'll get it
yeah,
added.
absolutely. Yeah, we'll work on it, Johnny. We've got it. We've definitely got it on the list. So, hello from LA3 CSA. Welcome. Let's see here. Charlie says can't get the multi-park function to work on the mobile app. Charlie, let me know which multi-park function you're talking about. I'll take a look at that for sure. Let's see here. Yeah, Dave saying he shares his POTA contact maps. Absolutely, Dave. We're definitely seeing those. That's awesome. See here, who else do we have? David KG5IC, welcome. Jacob says we were in the high 80s over the holidays and now at 35. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it reminds me of that. It reminds me of that sign I saw that said something about I love the snow. No, wait, I hate this snow. Signed bipolar bear. That's kind of that's kind of how the weather felt. Kind of bipolar weather here. James, any updates on the desktop app? From Dave K6G.
We are still on track for we are shooting for beta to come out in January. So if beta comes out in January, that would put us on track for probably an official release sometime in February.
Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. Tim Smith says, how do I find this live chat on PC? I'm on my phone right now. So there should be either scroll down on your PC and it's underneath, or it's off in the sidebar, off to the side, off to the Sarah, it would be on the right side, usually on a PC. You'll find the chat window. Just click the chat icon on there if it doesn't show up anywhere. Oh, there we go. Wyatt Banks, KR4DQE. Let me share my screen here. See if I can track down this contact.
Yeah, there is a little bit of a clicking. Wait.
Say what?
There is a little. Someone mentioned a clicking in the chat. Hold on. Let me see if I mute myself if it's coming from me. It's coming from you, Andy. Somehow your mic has a little bit of.
Yeah, my audio setup. Me and James were just talking about this earlier today. My audio setup needs some improvements. Let's see here. I think
we're just keeping the audience on their toes here. We just want to make sure everyone's paying close attention.
Let me try this. Hold on. Here, that's not gonna work.
But we should have known a group of hams would have been able to hear been able to sniff out the QRN on the.
Yeah. Let me try this.
And it's not terrible either, Andy.
Did that fix anything there? I don't know. Can you still hear that?
Yeah.
Still the same.
You still hear it? Okay. I can't hear it, so it's hard for me to diagnose it. So if it's not terrible, the only thing I can do is...
No, you're fine.
I can pull this down. And I'm sure that brought my audio level way down. But I think I can boost it on this side. Can you guys still hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there still any clicking going on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we tried. We'll get it. We'll get it later. All right. So let's see here. Chris says, I love using World Radio League for my POTA. That's awesome, Chris. KD9YSW, he's been a friend for a while. Oh, yeah, I was pulling up Wyatt's contact. Let me get back over to doing that. So let me share my screen. Here we go. So let me hop over here to... It was one more time, KR4DQE. I think it's right. There we go. KR4DQE right there. Boom. There you go, Wyatt.
Contact
Absolutely.
confirmed.
Very nice. Absolutely contact confirmed. We wouldn't want it any other way. No, I'm kidding. All right, that's awesome, Wyatt. Very nice. All right, let's see here. There we go. We got KR4IDQ in the chat. Finally passed. That's awesome.
Ooh, congratulations.
Very
Congratulations.
nice.
We need to put together a congratulations new ham song that we can play when this happens. Corey KF0U, welcome. Oh, Levi got a Heil PR40 boom mic from his daughter. That's awesome.
Ooh. I am in the market for. I really want to buy just like a Heil. I forget, it's something Pro. It's just kind of like the regular headset that I just want to use for my operating.
Heil makes a really cool mic that I want to get. It's the I can't ever remember the model on it. It's the I'm looking for it right now. It's there it is. It's the PR77D. That one is a really cool mic. I want to get one of those one of these days. And Tom's wife got him a My Antennas 80 through 10. Is that 1,000 watt? 1 kilowatt in-fed half wave?
Yeah, that's those awesome. You're gonna like that.
It's very nice.
Yep.
There we go. Similar. We got K4CKR from the Space Coast of Florida. Welcome. What were we saying, James?
No, I just think, Tom, that's a great antenna, and I can fit an 80 in mine, but it's a little bit easier to do. I can do a 40, and I can do it off the corner of my house, which gets a little bit higher. So yeah. I think you're going to be really happy with that, Tom.
And we were talking about VK3CRY earlier. Aiden is a life member, so we got a lot of life members in the chat, but just I like to shout some of you out every once in a while. So. Old Swamper, welcome. Hello, happy new year from KB4SWP. Yeah, hello. Ken is on 17 meters FT8. At least he was at 222. It's 234 now. So
go work, Ken.
Yeah, go work, Ken. Santa Claus has suggested to me to build a 2-element Yagi during the Lighthouse weekend. There we go. Very nice. Keith, DEK4CKR from the Space Coast of Florida. We have no snow here. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. We've got. Is a hex beam basically a 2-element Yagi? Do you know much about a hex beam, James? I have never really dove into hex beams enough to.
I don't know exactly how it works, but it doesn't look like a 2-element Yagi.
Yeah.
You know, this is kind of funny, but you know, Jim W6LG, who just became a silent key, really great guy, and I mean, just really sad to see him pass away, but an absolute legend in amateur radio. You know, it's funny. Back early in my amateur radio career, I really was set on trying to get something on top of my roof. I was just so convinced I needed some sort of an HF antenna on my roof, and I got really talking to Jim about this, and he really gave me some recommendations on hex beams. I ended up just going with in-fed half waves. I don't have a big hex beam on my roof or anything like that these days, but they are really great for, you know, getting, you know, a lot of times being able to work a lot of different bands on something with pretty good performance. And it's pretty, I mean, they're not portable per se, but they're like pretty compact compared to what, if you know, especially like a big Yagi or something like that. You know, I think since they're round, they save a little bit of space.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that was sad news to hear about Jim, but Jim Heath, W6LG. Go look at his YouTube channel. He's still got a YouTube channel up. His family is keeping that up for now, I understand. So go watch some of his videos and support his family over there. So absolutely. We've got Dave K6JE saying he's VIP lifetime member number 266. Very nice. Tom
Nice.
says, yeah, absolutely. Tom says I can write this up on the board, but I wish I could right-click links to get the usual browser options to open new tabs, windows, etc. Are you talking about within the app?
Yeah, I know what he
Yeah.
means. Like for some
Okay.
reason on our components, like sometimes like let's say like here's Ernest logging here, and like let's say I wanted to click this and right click it and say open link in new tab. I think we just need
Yeah.
to make it available so that the right
Oh,
click.
gotcha. Okay. Okay, very nice. Mike says, thank you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Zach's wondering when we're getting the 12 Days of Christmas award. It's the Catalina. I'm going to pull Catalina until her video pops back up down there. Zach's wondering when we're getting the 12 Days of Christmas award. Yeah, whenever we can get that query run. There's Catalina back. Whenever we can get that query run, and we've got the beautiful award. Let me show that to you again. I showed it to you last stream. This thing is amazing. So our designer did an amazing job on this thing. So let me show you a sneak peek at what you're going to get if you confirmed that one contact per day for at least 12 different days between December 1st and December 25th. Let me show you this here.
I am really sad I'm going to be missing this one. Oh, we lost Andy. There
Oh
you go.
no, Randy.
I'm still here. I told you this was going to happen.
Randy, we miss you.
Let me show you this award. There you go.
What do we do, Catalina? What do we do?
I don't know. Do you have any ideas? We can't make it without him.
No, this looks good, Andy. I like the award.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Yeah, this was actually our designers doing. So some of y'all have seen Ryan in the chats before. This is Ryan's work. So Ryan did an awesome job here. I tried putting together a few things myself, but I am not a designer, nor can I explain to AI good enough to be my designer. So it wouldn't listen to me. It wouldn't listen. It would only listen to my words, not my brain. So it was hard. It was hard to tell it what I wanted. But yeah, Ryan did an amazing job with this.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
This design here. And yes, this is 100% human designed. Ryan does incredible work. So absolutely. So Ryan, if you're watching, beautiful work, my friend.
Thank you, Ryan. Great work.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Thanks, Zach, for the question. Let's see what's next. I believe this is Rosanna saying I would like to see a daily map alongside the logbook regular map. So, we do have this feature coming. It's not necessarily a daily map, but it's a filterable map. So this is actually in testing, I think now, right? Right, James? I think this is in beta.
This is in beta. I can give you guys a quick demo of this.
Yeah, go for it. I haven't played with it much yet. So go ahead and give us the rundown.
Let's take a look at this. So this is our dev environment. So those of you guys who are beta testers, you should have access to this environment. If you're a beta tester and you don't have access in this environment, just send us a message in the community. We'll make sure you get access.
Yeah.
But check this out. So normally when you go into your logbooks, you of course have your map that's inside your logbook, right? And it's just the contacts only for that logbook. But now with this new release under your analytics, you're going to have a QSO map that's across all your contacts. And let's just put, I'm going to put a maximum of 50 contacts on this. And you can add filters, the same thing like you would with QSO Manager. It's all the same things that you have as QSO Manager. But you can also have these map labels. You can turn those on and off. Map key is coming soon. We're still working on that, but you'll be able to see, some of your most recent contacts that are on this map. Yeah, but this is really going to be awesome to where you're no longer just limited to a single logbook for your mapping. Now you can log across map books. You can import multiple ADIFs. I noticed that a lot of people are taking their logbooks and they're putting them all into one master log. I think one of the main reasons is because they want to be able to map those contacts together. But
Yeah.
now with this new update, you'll be able to do all of your mapping in one single place. And I mean, look at this is one of the things I'm excited about, these new map labels. Look, you've got your call signs here. I can put distance on that. I can put band on that. I can put mode. I can put country flags. I can put grid squares. There's all kinds of cool stuff. And then this will also be shareable as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Very cool. Very cool. That's awesome. It's very awesome. Keith, founding member 2198, K4CKR. Very nice. Dave's asking if we've thought about cat control for the mobile app. We have a little bit. It's pretty difficult. It's very difficult. Especially as I understand on Apple devices, but I think it's something that we might be investigating, but certainly nothing that we're guaranteeing is going to happen. But we've got to do a lot more work and planning before we can make any.
Yeah, and I think we'll probably be so busy with the desktop app at first and getting cat control into the desktop app is a big project. So, but I mean, this is definitely something if we get the desktop app and we kind of get ahead, then we can take another look at.
Absolutely. Hey Trey, how you doing? Yeah, David KG5IC said Missouri weather saw a state trooper and went from 70s to teens in 24 hours. That's right. Oh, that's awesome. There we go. Latest version of cat control is working great with the IC7300. Use it for 8 hours straight yesterday, and it works great. That's fantastic. Okay. Ed, traveling last week using my phone to log. Worked great. That's great. That's great. We're using the, you can use the web app on your mobile device, but the mobile app is just such a great experience for portable logging. Really great. AG5CC in the house. Welcome, my friend. AG5CC, hello, all loving World Radio League. My lifetime mug, number 177, logged some serious long path DX before landing here. Yes, indeed. And we are now that you're here, we could do this. We're going to go to a break real quick. And Catalina, you can go ahead while we're on break. You can pull up that game you've got going in the background. While we're on break, we're going to hear a fantastic song here.
This is so cool.
Yeah, this is awesome. AG5CC put this song together. This is absolutely incredible. He posted it in the Discord. Remind me in a few minutes, James or Catalina, to put a Discord invite link in here. But I've got it. Let me grab this song here. We're going to listen to this song, and then we're going to come back, and Catalina's got a game for us, and we'll let her run with that. So let me find this here. Give me just a second to locate it. Well, where did it go? Which Discord channel was that in? Was it?
Let me see. I think I might have a link for us.
Can you DM me that link so I can get it queued up here?
I sure will.
Awesome. All right, we're going to go to break, and everybody, we will be right back. Boy, that thing wants to keep playing. Getting the song pulled up for you, everybody. Give me just 1 second here.
Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, oh. Ship from hamcrazy.com, boxed up just right.
Can you all hear that? Is that coming through? James, is that coming through on your side?
I can hear it, but I can't see the video on the video.
I don't know. Oh, I know why it's not playing. Let me fix that. I am sorry, guys. This was the first time I tried this, so let me do this right. There we go. Okay. We will return this to its proper location. Go full screen.
This is the best promo video for the lifetime VIP mug.
Yes, and while Catalina gets that game put up, enjoy.
It's loading, but trust me, guys, it's worth the wait. I'm just seeing a black
ship from hamcrazy.com, boxed up just right. Lifetime mug for World Radio League prize fight. 85cc177 logged in the clear. Didn't know that cup was in for a long career. Started in far south Missouri, label looked fine. Then it sat there quiet like a dead carrier line. 11 days later, I'm refreshing again. Thinking, buddy, that mug ain't even keyed in yet. Yeah, it took the long path. Short path wouldn't play like bad propagation on a Friday day. Every scan said, not tonight. That mug went DX on a shipping flight. Then Oklahoma City, quick in, quick out. Didn't even stay long enough to figure it out. Hit Little Rock, Arkansas, thought this is the end. USPS said, nope, let's spin it again. Down to Fort Smith, process once, process twice, same QTS done. Roll through Fayetteville, touch and go. Didn't even stop long enough to say hello. Yeah, took a long path, map didn't agree. Like a net with no control and too much coffee. Every hop just raised my doubt. That mug was roaming all points south. Then Tulsa, Oklahoma, wide skip run. Propagation said, oh, we're not done. Back to Maumelle, then wouldn't you know, Little Rock again. Same hub, same show. I'm laughing in the shack like, all right then. This mug's got more hops than a contest logbook friend. Finally, Batesville, Arkansas, 10:38 a.m. 15 days later, there it is, my friend. Poured that first cup, logged the end of the run. Lifetime mug earned every mile it spun. Yeah, it took the long path, but it got here just fine. Some things take the scenic route every time. World Radio League, proud to the end. 85cc clear and final mugs finally in hand.
That is absolutely awesome. Oh, my land. That is absolutely incredible. All right, we're back. Catalina, let me get you pulled up on screen here. Oh, man, George, that song, absolutely incredible, George. Oh, man, I love that.
Did you guys notice at the end? Did you guys notice at the end that the mug was like beat up and it had a Band-Aid on him?
Yes, that's my favorite part.
That was my favorite part. I did not expect that, but like that video was so well done. Thank you for making that.
Oh man, it's like the long path. Absolutely. Oh, I love that. Very nice work, George. That was incredible. That was really that brought smiles to all of us. You know, Zach's been earning those cowboy hat emojis every time he makes me laugh on stream. You should get 2 for that song. That was incredible. That was absolutely
100%.
Yeah, so stick two cowboy hat emojis on your profile name in Discord so that we know that you made me laugh a couple times there. That's really incredible. And you're very welcome, George. Absolutely. That was glad you're enjoying the mug. Glad that you got it finally.
Guys, I'm gonna have to drop for a 4 p.m. here coming up, but
Okay.
Andy, thanks for having it, and I will be trying to listen from my phone to the rest of the
Yeah.
stream as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're on for a while yet, so don't go anywhere. Catalina's got a game for us. Catalina, is that ready?
Yeah, it is.
All right.
So I
James,
have to
take
say,
us out there.
bye, James.
All right, Catalina. Let's see here. We have some comments here that I want to hit real quick. When is the game on, Toby? Right now. Absolutely. We're just pulling it up here. And yeah, Wyatt says, thanks for pulling up the contact log made managing the pileup much easier than I expected. 200 SSB contacts. That's awesome. That's really incredible. 200 voice contacts. That's really cool. Jacob is recommending, James, if you're still listening, that you get the Heil Pro 7. So, and Philippe says Hexbeam, yes, it is a 2-element Yagi basically. And hey, there is from Portugal, CR7BUI Lewis. Hello and welcome. Happy New Year. Wow, you got 7300 Mark II. That's fantastic. I'm very glad you're able to get a hold of one of those. That's the new ICOM radio on the block. That one's really great. We've got Sun24 Rise 9 says, hope people here become founders. Yeah, I hope everybody here becomes founding members. That's absolutely.
Yeah, let's go for that.
Yeah. Levi, we're not doing necessarily a 12 days of Christmas just like everybody else. Ours is it's called Ham for the Holidays, so it's a little bit different of a program than everybody else does. So, yeah, Jimmy, we had to take a break to feed the hamsters. Dave's asking, would it be possible to get folders to be able to organize our logs? Yeah, absolutely. That is on the agenda. So, Catalina, you've got a game sitting there ready for us. I think it's ready now, right? Is it ready?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, let me share it.
It
here.
is.
There we go. All right, explain it to us. Tell us what we're dealing with here.
Okay, so I prepared this game to wrap up a little bit World Radio League 2025. So this is a crossword based on very important features and things that happened this year on World Radio League. So what is going to happen? I'm gonna click on start, and you'll see a definition of the word that we have to type. So we are going to read the definition, and you're gonna type on the chat, what do you think is the right answer? So I'm gonna start typing, what do you think is the right answer? And we will see if you are correct or not.
Yeah,
but this
absolutely.
is a game to play together, so that's very fun.
It's just for fun. We'll have a giveaway here in a few minutes that's unrelated to the game, so don't feel like you have to perform extremely well in order to.
This is a wrap up.
This is just a kind of a trivia game for you all to participate in if you want to, but nobody's winning anything out of the game. It's just for fun. So, all right, okay, Catalina, for it.
Let's start. So let's start with the first word that says, a one-time decision that gives you all the benefits without any of the renewals. Which do you think is the word?
Yep, and it is how many? 8 letters? 8 letters long?
Yeah, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm reading
Jimmy.
the comments. Ooh.
Jimmy, PRK Radio, first comment.
Okay.
David, Levi, Jacob.
So, where is it? Oh, there you are.
There you go.
Okay, let's try live.
Let's try it and see if you guys are right.
Time. Yes.
Boom! Congratulations.
Boom.
Very nice.
Good. Okay. Word number 2, 4 letters. The place where global activity stops talking and starts floating. So,
Stop
and
talking
you can't
start
play.
plotting. That is 4 letters long.
4 letters long.
What do you think this is? Remember, we're dealing with World Radio League here. See here. Somebody asked if it's grid. Let's try that.
Grid. It is grid. Nope, it's not grid.
Nope, not grid. What's something else?
Well,
let's see if somebody's got another suggestion. POTA? You can try POTA. You want to try POTA?
Nope, it's not POTA.
Global activity stops talking and starts plotting. Think visual plotting. Oh, I think Dave's got it. I think he's got it, but I think he has a typo there.
Mouse.
There we go. Let's try this. WP
Okay.
maps. Let's try that one.
Maps.
Boom. Nice. All right.
That was the second word. Let's go with number 3. It is when World Radio League doesn't work alone, but speaks fluently with something else. This is a long word.
This is a long one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 letters long.
And it has it is a matching letter here, so that's a hint.
Yeah, there you go. There is an I as the third from last. Application?
Application. Nope. Not application.
Now we have some people asking if it's integration.
Okay, let's integration.
Score. There you go.
Boom. There you go. Okay, next word. Don't put off till tomorrow what you can do today, else you will lose your place.
Indeed. What's this?
Okay, this is 6 letters word.
6 letters long. Mm-hmm. Levi says streak.
Streak. Let's try.
And 0xRG says, hold up. Who said we're going to have to actually think during the live stream?
That's me.
Congrats to everyone who said streak. You're exactly right. Now, on to number 5.
That's a great feature. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, logging streaks, awesome. I've been keeping mine up, and finally got a fairly nice one built. So not compared to some people like Ken, but I mean it's the absolutely. All right, what's the next word, Catalina?
Okay, the next word starts with the letter A because you have that hint there, and it says where raw activity stops being words on a page and starts telling a story.
Jacob asks analytics.
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 Oh,
boom.
Jacob.
Nice work, Jacob. Boy, you're on top of your game today.
That was
all right.
That was
number 6.
A longer one. Number 6, another longer word.
Yeah.
And it says where the sun speaks to your chances of DX. Where the sun speaks to your chances of DX.
Levi asked propagation.
Propagation.
Nope.
Longer than this word.
So that's a good one. That's actually a very good guess. That's a really good guess, but it's not quite. Doesn't quite fit. Pepe asked gray line.
Gray line.
That one's gonna fit either.
Nope.
That one don't
not
fit.
Fitting.
Another good guess. But that's not it. doesn't quite fit. Think of what. Let's see, Levi's got a guess here. Conditions. Try that. We're thinking of what the feature is called in World Radio League. So
Very good.
Very nice, Levi.
That was a great one. And the last one,
nice.
but not the
last
least,
one.
of course. Start here if you want to customize your login interface. You have 2 hints on this word because it's the last one.
Wow.
I think that's easier. Maybe we can solve this before the 7 minutes. We are on 6:37.
Oh wow, yeah, absolutely. Guitar Java says templates.
Templates. Let's see. Congratulations! Okay, that was
Very
so well.
nice.
This is a game, so it gives you the very good. We won as a team.
Very
That's
nice.
the important part. Very nice.
Congratulations, everybody. That was really fun. We're gonna have to, Catalina. We're gonna have to do stuff like this more often. That was a lot of fun.
And also I will add a question that you can leave your answer in the chat. Which was your favorite feature for the 2025?
Yeah. Tell us what your favorite feature was.
Which
PRK
was yours,
Radio is asking, what did we win? What should we give everybody? How about you want another fantastic year of great logging experience on World Radio?
on new features. That's
there you go.
huge.
New features. Yes, indeed.
New features coming.
Pepe says we won 100,000 points. Indeed we did. K0 PLT says play the song again. Which song are we talking here? I don't know which song you're talking.
Analytics and also the login streaks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Which was yours, Andy? Do you have a favorite one?
Oh, so hard. I was thinking back through the year, and we released so many this year that we don't even hardly talk about anymore because they were the first part of the year. But there tons of stuff. I mean, analytics came out this year, as I recall. But yeah, I have to say, logging streaks is huge. That was a big deal.
I also love it, the map customizations and the way you can customize it and share your map and see all the logins. That was a great tool for social media. And yeah, I love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You are
map
customization. Great customize your maps. Yours are beautiful.
Jacob says dark mode. Yeah, dark mode has always been around. It was a light mode that we released, if I can talk straight, additionally. But comma separated logging, that one's real recent, so I'm really extra excited about it, but that one's really good. And some mobile app improvements we made, some contesting improvements. With a huge contesting overhaul at the very first of the year.
Yeah.
Integrations, cat control. That was, I think that was like the end of 24 into early 25 is when that started being released, and that was huge. So absolutely. Dave says QRZ integration. Absolutely, Jimmy. I'll show you a demo of comma separated logging here in just a moment. Levi says dark mode is the only mode. Rob likes N3FJP to WRL integration. Yeah. PRK Radio says cat control.
Integrations were huge too.
Oh yeah, integrations, absolutely.
Very cool.
Analytics and logging streaks. Spots in the correct location, not in the middle of the ocean. I don't remember that. I think we did have a few spots early in the year that were a little interesting. That's funny. That's really funny. So yeah, let's do a quick demo of comma separated logging here.
I'll check your quick demo and then I have to go. But I am really interested on seeing this demo.
Yes,
I'm asking for this.
I sent a social media post in the works here.
Exactly. This is
Catalina handles all our social media, so tell her what a good job she does before she leaves, everybody. And then let me run this demo real quick here. Yeah, Pepe says local time is 22:08, and as Andy said earlier in this live stream, this is time to go to bed. See you, Pepe. 7-3.
See you, Pepe. Thank you.
Oh, there you go. There's Levi.
Thank you, Levi.
And
thank you, Andy, for asking that.
PRK Radio says he's been waiting for comment separated logging for a long time.
I know.
So I'm going to pull up a logbook that's just got test contacts in it because I'm going to show you this as a demo, and it's going to create havoc on, because I have auto sync to QRZ, so it's going to create havoc on my QRZ account, but I don't care because this is really cool and I want to show everybody. So let me show you this here. So if I go in here, this is available mobile and web. So Old Swamper says there's Old Swamper giving Catalina a saying great job, Catalina.
Thank you so much.
Jacob, there's Jacob.
73, Jacob.
Philippe,
my social media friend. I feel that I have so many friends because I'm commenting on our posts for social media.
Absolutely. So if I go AI5XR, comma, let's see here. You'll see first AI5XR. You'll see it looks up Jacob, gives me all his details, comma, and it clears all that out. Go AG5CC, and it puts in the next one. Gets that one ready. Go comma. It clears that lookup. Did my camera just go silent? There we go. Let's try this. Hold on. There we go. I'm back. Okay. And then I go, let's try another one. PRK Radio, I can't remember the first part of your call sign. K8KAZ is Levi. And then yes. AI4ZD is Zach. KI5. There we go. Thank you.
KI5.
KI5 PRK.
PRK.
Yeah. HB9 EVT.
N0WRL.
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry. I keep clicking out. That's why it keeps jumping back to the beginning of the windows, because I keep clicking out of the window trying to. N0WRL. KD9YSW. You'll see it's processing each lookup as I go here. KB4SWP. Wow, everybody's giving me their call sign now. W4DGA. Let's see here. W9TEF. Catalina, what's your call sign?
LU5EZO.
LU5EZO. There we go. Put all those in. Put a frequency in of 14.245. Oh, okay. There we go. And then I hit the enter key or click log contact, and boom, there we go. It runs them all. It has to run lookups on all of them here. So let's see if it'll. I think I just spotted an issue here. Let's refresh the page and see if that. Very interesting. So it looks up distance correctly and puts you in the correct country. But if the last person, no, it looks
That's
up the
distance,
plot your location correctly. What's that? Yeah, I just realized that we're putting the last
Argentina flag. So that's my flag.
Usually what you're going to be doing with this is logging, say myself, N0APX, and James N0WRL, and Jim N4BFR. Let's say all three of us are. This is why we do this stuff live, is so that we can see all the problems with it, because it never shows up unless you're live.
Exactly.
So,
It's like whenever you ask a baby to show something that they do every day, and whenever you ask in front of people, they don't do anything.
so usually what you're doing is everybody, it's like you're logging 2 or 3 people that are in, like in a park or something. So say Jacob came on and got on the air and worked me and Jim and James all in the same park, and he hits enter. You can see here it logs us all 3 in the same location. Now, if there were a park there, it says Duke because I logged him just a minute ago. If there were a park, if I'd had a park entered in there, then it would have put us all in that park, in this third park field. So it's really, it's really, really cool. It logs them all in there. I'll see what's going on with the DXCC ID. We should have that resolved by next week. But yeah, that's
It's very cool.
I'm glad I tested it. But yeah, absolutely. This comma separated logging is absolutely huge. Absolutely game changer for logging. I was using it like crazy the other day. So
awesome.
Let's see here. AG5CC says, thank you, Catalina. Chris says, great to meet you, Catalina. Dave says, Catalina, thank you for all that you do for World Radio League.
Thank you so much.
7-3, Jacob. Good to see you.
7-3.
Are you dropping now, Catalina, or are you around for a little bit longer?
Yeah, I have to drop.
Okay.
But
Okay. All right. Understood. Well,
so
thank you
much
so much for joining me,
me.
and hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to all of you. Thank you for being part of our Radio League community. And thank you, Andy. You're the best on this. 7-3, everybody.
Thank you. 7-3.
Bye-bye.
All right. So we've got a couple more questions here. We've got for park numbers. Yes, park numbers. This one's easy. So if I do, say I log Caleb and let's do Caleb and Jeremy, WHLOW, and they're both activating a twofer, which is 10214. Whoop, I need to share my screen. Get it pulled up here. There we go. So say I'm logging Caleb and Jeremy, and let me get them in parks 10214 and 10215 as a twofer here. And then, so that's added them in 2 different parks and 2 different call signs. And then boom, log the contact. There we go. Put them both in both parks. You can see here, if I pull this up, then it's got the park numbers attached right here under their park. So absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, Charlie. All right. Toby asks, I noticed I can be on the leaderboard for England, but not for United Kingdom. I tried to make a new log, but England is the only option. Okay. I can't remember how the DX entities work. Is there a UK DX? Is there a UK option on the leaderboard? I think there's just an England option. I can't remember if there's a UK option or not. Tom's asking, would it be possible to get a second lookup box below the first one during comma separated entries instead of only the last one entered? That's actually a pretty good suggestion. It's going to start eating up space if we're not careful. It'd be easier to do on the web app than it would the mobile app, but I'll definitely throw this into my discussion notes here and drop this in here, and we'll take a look at it. So. Yeah, multi-parks, that's all working in the mobile app, Dave. And comma-separated logging. Would it be possible to show the location and beam direction on a map when entering a call before logging? Ooh, we show the beam direction as an I think we do an azimuth as a number. We show it like degrees azimuth, but we don't show it on a map. We just show the number. That's a very, very cool idea. Let me pop that in here. If you popped a question in earlier and I missed it, let me know, because I think I missed a couple of comments here. Dave says had an issue Friday, but it might have been his tablet. Okay, yeah. Multi-parks is working in the mobile app. So let's see here. Let me see if I can hop up and grab some of these comments. I'm afraid I skipped. Hexbeam is basically a 2-element Yagi for 20, 17, 15, 10, 15, 12, 10, and 6 meters. Nice. That's awesome. Jacob, lifetime member 36. Congratulations. That's fantastic. My cat control is LU5, sitting to my left. Okay. We've got Dave was given a radio waves hex beam. Need to build the elements for it. Very cool. Zach says, thought I do pod activations with my daughter. And we use my log and I export it for her as another op. It would be nice to be able to send a logbook to another World Radio League user without using export import. Yes, this is on the agenda. This is something that we are, I think we do have this. I'm not sure where it's at in the queue, but this is a very, very fantastic idea, Zach, and we're definitely looking into that one. Tom says, is the plan to have the desktop app offer RIG control buttons, knobs, sliders to adjust the radio from World Radio League, or more focus on pass-through VFO tuning and hopefully some FL RIG support? Right now, it's going to be pass-through, similar to what we have in the current cat control app, very similar to that. And FL RIG support, let me grab this. Sometimes it's hard to do knobs and sliders with a keyboard and mouse combination, so it's almost easier if you're using the physical unit, but we might look into some advancements later on where we can incorporate some things. Chaz WW watching, founding member 2916 coming back to radio after a long break. Well, welcome back. See here. Colonel Bob Montgomery says he just forgot he was getting a mug until it showed up. Let's see here. Yeah, that song was absolutely incredible. We'll have to play that again sometime. That was really, really awesome. Yeah, anytime anybody asks me from now on when they're getting their mug, I'm gonna have to just play that song on stream. All right, stick around, guys. We still have a couple of giveaways today. In fact, let's go ahead and get the first one kicked off. So let's go ahead and do a giveaway for this. Let's see here. We're gonna do. There we go. Okay. Okay, so keyword for this one. This is an all-access license pass for ham radio prep. So, if you need to get your hold on just a second. I saw another comment pop up. Chris says trying to set up the 706 and a digi-rig. Yeah, the digi-rig has this weird thing where you have to do a little bit of internal soldering, but in order to get it and cutting in order to get it working with the icons. At least the default one does, but All right, so let's go ahead and do the giveaway here. This is for an all-access license pass. So Tech, General, Extra, Plus, I think Ham Radio Basics, I think is in there as well, if I'm not mistaken. Don't hold me to that, but I'm pretty sure it is. And so your keyword is happy. Let's go ahead and see who wins the Ham Radio Prep All Access License Pass. And this is for Ham Radio Prep. This is the FCC license guides. And this is giftable as well. We'll send you a coupon code so you can gift it. Hey James, KQ4NAQ, welcome. Yeah, so I really need to get. I thought I had some music for this at one point. Let's see. See if we've got. Here we go. We can turn some low music on in the background here just to keep us going. Or giveaway music. I like it. This is the last giveaway of 2025 and our last regular weekly giveaways for now. We may do giveaways randomly, but this is our last holiday series of giveaways. So, act now or forever hold your peace. And if I sound a little funny today, I apologize. I'm recuperating from one of those frustrating common colds that come around like a slack inside the noggin. So. LA3 CSA, in order for a contact to be confirmed on World Radio League, just the other ham needs to log it. The same details on World Radio League as well. We're getting ready to launch a feature. In fact, it's like in testing at the moment, where you can import your contacts from QRZ, import your confirmation from your contacts on QRZ straight into World Radio League. That's coming probably within the next week or two. And it's like I said, I think it's on the beta site if you want to give it a shot, but it's kind of for testing purposes at this point. So it should be launched to production here in a week or two. All right, let's go ahead and trigger this in. Well, we'll give it a few more seconds here. We've only got 22 entries, and there's still quite a few of you watching. So let's see here. I'm going to give you a countdown here. 10-second countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Boom. Let's see who won. For a World Radio League, for a Ham Radio Prep All Access Pass, we have All Access License Pass N0 XRG. Congratulations. You are the winner of the All Access License Pass from Ham Radio Prep. That's fantastic. All right, let me get your information here saved so that I remember to send you your coupon code. I'm going to be sending some of those out today. So let me get your information down here so I don't forget. There we go. All right, now for the other giveaway. Let's go ahead. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thank you, Charlie. Smash that like button. I hope I'm feeling better next Monday than I was today. Today was a little bit rough to do the show. I must admit, with my throat bugging me and everything. But hopefully next week I'll be doing a lot better, and we'll have even more fun. So, let's go ahead and do the other giveaway real quick. gonna stop sharing the screen for a second. We're gonna use a different keyword here. Let's see how many of you can guess what the next keyword is going to be before I even put it up on stream here as I put it here. All right, I'm getting ready to put it up on stream. Here we go. Let's go ahead and push this. This is World Radio League VIP membership for 1 year. This is a whole year of World Radio League VIP. And yeah, we hope you have tons of fun with it. So, all right. And if you already have VIP and you enter and you win it, I think I can come up with a way for you to gift the the lifetime membership. So, all right. If you want to, or you can just tell me in the chat and we can redraw. But in that case, there's no need for you to enter. So, all right, let's see here. Hey, Vaughn and Julian, Florida, in the chat. I'm not sure which one of you is behind the keyboard, but good to see you. Good to see you. We're giving away a year of World Radio League VIP, and this is your keyword, everybody. Nobody got it yet, so go for it. And yes, Vaughn and Julie in the chat. Yeah, Zach, nice try. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, let's turn our music back on here. Seven 3, Dave. Have a great rest of your day. Oh yeah. There's one of those Gigapart streams tonight, I guess. So Dave says he's going to be there in the comments, I suppose. Wow, New Year's Eve Coda Power, 7 giveaways. Awesome. Toby, it has to be all one word and lowercase. Jeff, you're a little behind. We're on a new giveaway now. I don't know if your stream's backed up or what, but all right. We're gonna give you all just a few more seconds here, and we're gonna do the countdown. Toby, sorry, it has to be all one word. It can't be separated. All one word together. Ken, same thing. All one word. There you go, Toby. You got it. You got it. All right, let's do a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, draw. Who wins 1 year of World Radio League VIP? PRK Radio. Let's go. Awesome. That's fantastic. All right. So KI5 PRK, you have won 1 year of World Radio League VIP. And if you already have, I don't think you're premium. So good on you. That's awesome. It's fantastic. So congratulations for winning that. PRK Radio, PRK Radio, you are now, or you will be very shortly, a VIP member. So let me shoot you a code here. So, well, I'll shoot you the code in a little bit. Let me grab your info here so I can shoot you one. Sounds kind of terrible, doesn't it? Let's get your information down, and there we go. WRL VIP. All right. Very nice. Now that we have that done, let's take a look at what features we've got going on. So thank you guys all for entering in that giveaway. That's very fantastic. Always glad to give those away. Now, we've got some new features coming in. They're in the works now, and we've talked about a few of them, but I'm going to go ahead and give you kind of the rundown of what's going on here in just a couple minutes here. So does that come with monogram socks? No. Sorry, Ham Radio with KE0MAD, not quite. So, hey, welcome. How you doing? Glad to see you on the stream. Oh man, you guys are just fantastic. All right, so like I said, hopefully by next week I'll be feeling better. I'll hopefully have an even better audio setup. Hopefully be doing a ton better. Let's cover a few of the features. And I can't share our roadmap the way it is right now because it's our internal roadmap and we don't have a public one put together yet. So, but we are working on the Winter Field Day enhancements, the Winter Field Day contest. We're partnering with Winter Field Day team again to make an even greater Winter Field Day 2026, even greater than Winter Field Day 2025, which was awesome, and we want an even better 2026. So we're working with Marvin and the team over there. In fact, we're planning on bringing Marvin on next Monday. So don't miss that. Join us next Monday to hear more about Winter Field Day 2026. Like I said, the confirmation imports from QRZ LOTW, that is literally in testing, I believe, right now. James earlier demoed adding the lock icon to the mode field. So, if you want to lock your mode so it doesn't auto change with frequency, then you can do that right now in the beta environment, and that'll be released to production very soon. The all contacts map, which is with filters, which is basically you can go from all your logbooks together. You can create a filtered contact map, so you can filter that down just like QSO Manager by whatever you want. We're currently working on a new and improved map key, which is really cool. So you can define, it will like automatically define bands and modes by pin colors and styles for you. Basically, this is something we tried to implement a while back, and it just needed a little more work. So we pulled that long enough for us to really do a good job on it. So export validation for Parks on the Air exports. This one we've discussed before. So basically, we're going to be adding a screen that when you export a Parks on the Air ADIF file, if you have any issues like a missing location or a missing this or that on any of your contacts, it's going to throw a flag for the Parks on the Air upload. It will throw a flag on World Radio League first and say, hey, fix this real quick. And you could just go right in, edit it quick, and post it. So very cool there. And we've got tons and tons and tons of stuff coming up, but those are kind of the top ones right now. I've seen a lot of discussion in the Discord. Oh, that reminds me. Let me grab a Discord invite link. There's been a lot of discussion in the Discord around MFSK versus FT4. So let me just explain what's going on there so that everybody understands here. So MFSK versus here's the Discord invite link. MFSK, or let me start over. FT4 is a submode of MFSK. So technically, on any FT4 contacts, MFSK is officially the mode is MFSK. FT8 is its own mode, but MFSK is the mode of any FT4 contact. So we have an MFSK leaderboard because we have mode leaderboards, not sub-mode leaderboards. So there is a bug. It is not in the fact that your contact reads MFSK, because it's reading the actual hierarchy of the mode. It's reading the mode, not the sub-mode. So the mode is correct. The bug is that those contacts are not showing up on the leaderboards correctly. So we will be fixing that. We have the FT4 leaderboard. What we need is the MFSK leaderboard. That was like a holdover from when we were determining all this on the contact modes and leaderboards setups and stuff. We never got that completely resolved, so we will be fixing that soon. So I hope that explains that well enough for everybody. If you still have any questions, please stick them in the chat down below. So absolutely will be resolved very soon. So just keep an eye out for that. We have some more videos coming up. We posted video 2 so far, the second video in our Parks on the Air series. Go check those out. They are fantastic. The team at Ham Radio Prep and the team at World Radio League are doing a full-on video collab for for POTA information videos. And so we've got 2 of those out and several more to come. So go look at those. Really exciting stuff, really fun stuff. And you'll see some familiar faces, not just Professor Jim, but some other familiar faces coming up in there real soon. That's really exciting stuff. And there went my camera again. Let's fix it. It always goes to sleep right when I'm in the middle of something, doesn't it? So yeah, go check out those videos. Video 1 is kind of an introduction to the series, and video 2 is basically a what is POTA video. Professor Jim interviewed Claude AC4SH from Georgia. He's the Georgia POTA coordinator. So yeah, those 2 videos are out now with plenty more to come. Peter, they are on the World Radio League and Ham Radio Prep YouTube channels. If you don't see it on one of the channels, please reach out and let us know. YouTube has a new collab feature where you can post a video from 2 channels at once. So if it's like missing from somewhere, please let us know so that we can take care of that for you. So yeah, tons of great content coming there. I mean, there's really some extraordinarily valuable information coming that we have released and that is coming yet to release there. So really cool. And yeah, I mean, it's been a great couple weeks here, and we are looking forward to another great year. 2025 was awesome. I mean, I was just thinking back through all the features that we released in 2025, and I mean, look at this. Let me share this. All the stuff we released in 2025, absolutely incredible. I mean, we're talking call sign notes, just big stuff to small stuff, band conditions, a quick accessible band plan, logging streaks, huge one. We've got so many things, lifetime membership, integrations. Look at all the integrations we've added: QRZ, LOTW, CAC control, WSJTX, N1MM, N3FJP, all these integrations. Expanded contesting. Like, we've got some really advanced contesting stuff coming still, but we've made leaps and bounds since 2024. 2025 has been a huge year for that. Some amazing POTA features, comma separated logging. We were just looking at that earlier. Up at, I think we just recently added the ability to add up to like 10 parks for like I think the max in the US right now is a 7 fur, but who knows when that'll go up to a 10 fur. So we added. Okay, Philippe is asking, what about lighthouses on the air? That is a very good recommendation. Let me grab that. I think we've got that one on our agenda already. In fact, I think it's coming up before too long. But let me just, grab a note for emphasis on that one and throw that at the team. Thank you very much. Tony says, I have achieved a World Radio League 31-day current daily logging streak in 13 weeks. Current weekly logging streak, which is my personal best. Can't compete with many of you out there, but it's a lot of fun. That's so cool. That's really cool. Yeah, and some of the other things we've added, analytics. I mean, this whole analytics dashboard. I think I'm pretty sure most or all of this was came about in 2025. The activity map, that's a 2025 addition. So many things here. My browser's flagging me because I didn't enable the location or something. So, but I think we made some pretty major advancements to QSO Manager this year. And activity log has gotten better. Our whole database upgrade. I mean, huge stability improvement. Our mobile app update just the other day, stability improvement, massive stability improvement there. So, really cool. But 2025 is just scratching the surface of what we're going to be doing. 2026, guys, could be absolutely huge year. I hope everybody's super duper excited about it. It's going to be really big year, and we're really excited that y'all are joining us on this journey into making ham radio better than ever before. So really glad that all of you are coming along with us. Wow, N0XRG, 144 days, 25 weeks and counting. I need a life. Yeah, I'm at 29 days and 16 weeks. Ever since December 1st, I've been logging at least one contact today. Ken's at 211 days and 31 weeks. Wow, that is absolutely insane, Ken. That's really cool. Toby's saying if you click on the leaderboard on the United Kingdom, let's see here. United Kingdom leaderboard. So you're not showing up there. Okay. Very interesting. Toby, if you don't mind, drop those details in a bug report here. And if you can record a Loom using loom.com here, just a Loom screen recording video, show us exactly, what's happening. That's always helpful. But just drop that, submit a bug report so that we can take a look at what's going on with the leaderboard there. Thank you for calling that out. Awesome. Peter says, activity longest streak. Can we see our ranking as well as the raw number? I'm at 122 days. Yeah, we have not added ranking. I'm not sure if this is on the agenda yet or not, but I can absolutely get the team thinking about it for sure. So let me grab that note there. And throw this in. Guys, keep throwing these ideas are awesome. This is what we built this stream on, with you guys throwing ideas like this. So keep throwing the ideas at me. These are really cool. Thank you for throwing that at me. Rob is at 163 days, 31 weeks. That's very cool. So if I go over here to analytics, activity, and streaks, and I scroll down to the world longest streaks, we've got here. Hold on, it's behind my camera. There we go. Yeah, the shortest one on the board is in the top 10, W4DGA at 160 days. Longest Ken KC8ZKS tied with Zach AI4ZD tied with Jeffrey WV1DAD. Hey Jeffrey, I hope you're watching. All at 211 days, and we've got Brad at 209 days. So wow, guys, this is awesome. And Adam at 183 days. So we've got 4 guys over 200 days right now. That is really cool. There was one more person there between one or two more between Brad and the top three that at some point they were in there for a while. I'm not sure what happened. Anyway, Brad has been very steady eking up. He got up to number 4 place now. So very congrats, Brad, at number 4. Very cool. Now he's gonna be now. It looks like he's gunning for Jeffrey. We'll see if Jeffrey can keep his place over Brad. So, okay. Echolink still isn't a mode selection in Android app. Thank you for this call. Let me take care of this right now. Grab this. Okay, now I've got this here so I can drop this as a note to the team and we can take care of this once and for all. Thank you very much. Had a fun last week. K0MAD says, had fun last week. Ended up with 10th in SSB and 1st in Missouri. Very nice. So you're beating me is what you're saying. Okay, Toby says he reported it to Brad. Oh, you've reported it and Brad's on the case. Very nice. That's great. Ken says bigger buttons on QSO Manager. Okay. I will drop a note to the team there. Thanks, Ken. Now, like I said, this is what this stream's built on. We need... I want you guys to keep throwing this all through the stream because this is what we love getting this kind of feedback. So just keep throwing it at me. And your XRG says, get off my leaderboard 200ers. Yeah. You're going to have a hard time getting them off there. KR4HES, I'm at 3 days, 3 weeks, and I need a reward. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it took me a while to get to where I could start building up. Now that I've got the new radio in the shack, I've finally been able to start building up my streak again. So, I got longest contact in Missouri last week? Let me look here. Leaderboard. The leaderboard's doing something weird if you try to page back right now because it's on. Technically, we're on like the last week of 25 and the first week of 26. So it's if you page back here, it's gonna act a little funny, but you can always just leave the page and come back, and it'll go back to normal. So let's go to Missouri for last week. Got 194 contacts. Very nice. Yeah, there's Sean ahead of me, but I was second place. I beat I beat out Charlie there. So yeah, longest distance. Sure enough, that was, which contact was this? Oh, that was my Australia contact. Yeah, that was a fun one. So yeah, absolutely. Well, Sean, it's game on. It's game on this week. We're gonna see who can win out this week with contacts. So I was gonna do some FT4, FT8 while I was on stream here, but I just did some USB rerouting and things went wacky. So we'll get that dealt with later. But PRK Radio says, I would love to see comma separated part number field. Oh, yes, this one's on the agenda. I forgot entirely about that one. Thank you, Jimmy. That one is absolutely on the agenda. We've got that one. That one's in discussions, and we should have that one implemented before too long. Peter says streaks by state leaders. Oh, that is a solid idea, Peter. Now there's motivation. Man, you got keep these coming. This is cool. This is really cool. Keep these ideas coming. This is awesome. That's motivation. Thanks, Chris. K0MAD says, it's all yours. I was stress testing my FTDX 101. Oh, come on. We gotta maybe Charlie will come in and battle it out with me here. Yeah, Tony says, love the state leader idea. I do too. That is a really, really cool idea. That is really awesome. Great suggestion, Peter. Very, very, very cool suggestion. I like that a lot. In fact, yeah, that's gonna be. This is why I like doing these live streams. Is I have to. It looked like I have to wait until like the last 30 minutes to actually get any ideas out of y'all. But this is really cool. So. I'm very glad to be getting these out of you, and yeah, we will absolutely look at implementing those. Very, very nice indeed. Yeah, K0MAD says Charlie's retired. He's got nothing but time. Yeah, dev team is cringing. I don't know if the dev team watching it. If the dev team is watching, then yeah, I'm sure they are cringing. But let's see here. Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, that shouldn't be too difficult of an ad. It'll be a little interesting to put that in there, but it shouldn't be just outrageously difficult. So I'm thinking shouldn't be terrible. But so let's take a look at we're nearing the end of December. So let's take a look. I've got 327 contacts in December. So let's go ahead, take a look at our map share. Just in case you haven't ever used it before, you go into this map tab and share these out. Like I said, we're doing mugs for map share, so share this out in order to enter for a chance to win a World Radio League mug. Click the share map button, and it's wanting to freeze up on me because I'm on. There we go. Okay, so. So it centers these contacts here, but trying to get it to center this. I think it should handle this even better in the new all contacts map feature that we were talking about, which is really cool. But let's see here, do I have this set to? Yeah, set to all contacts. Let's do. How many is it? I can't remember how many I've got. I think I said 327. So all contacts should be fine. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's pull this over here. Click share map. There we go. Whoops. Try that again. There we go. You can always pull it over like that if we need to, but yeah, see what's going on there. But anyway, so yeah, you can share this out. I think it's because it's trying to center all these contacts, and there's only one over here, so it's like not giving it as much priority. But I'll see what's going on there, and we can fix that. But anyways, yeah, so horrible QSO rate, but that's because it's been over 4 weeks of logging. So, and I haven't logged very fast today at all. So the last hour of logging is not very fast at all. But look at that map. That's a lot of fun. That's a lot of logging for sure. But a lot of FT4, a lot of FT8, quite a bit of SSB, a little bit of Echolink, some Echolink. We need to one of these days we'll bring back the Echolink Net. We didn't do it last week. I'm trying to decide whether to I'll put up a poll in the Discord. And we can decide whether we want to keep doing the Echolink Net or not. It's a lot of fun, but we kind of tend to run late with it. So let me know. I'll put up a poll, tag everybody, just vote in the poll in Discord. So see here. Yeah. Rig control integration was awesome. Yes, I love rig control and the integration with WSJTX there and everything. Very nice. Charlie says, you wouldn't believe how busy I am with other activities. Yeah, absolutely. Peter says, FT8, stay with me. Add the 2 signal levels. Meaning those do a harder time. FT8, add the 2 signal levels. I'm trying to follow you here, Peter. I'm seeing something here, but I'm trying to fully. I'm starting to catch on a little bit. I'm trying to fully understand what you're saying. So maybe you can clarify that. But kind of like a calculation of how difficult the contact is to make. Maybe, I don't know. But all right. Well, we've got some really exciting stuff coming up in 2026. Other than what I've already mentioned, a whole ton of other stuff that we haven't even talked about yet. Some really exciting contests, self-developed, and that kind of thing. Like we develop them, or competitions that you guys even set up. Maybe we'll see. This could get really interesting. Scoring by combining signals. Yeah, that's interesting. Willard got to close up 7-3, Whiskey 4, Delta Golf Alpha, 7-3, Willard. Yeah, so, guys. Oh, a Dig It Out of the Mud award. I get you. Very interesting. Okay. Cool idea there. So I'll grab that. Guys, we are 30 seconds left on the clock here. We have been, well, I guess we're a little bit longer because I started the stream early, but 7-3, Charlie. Glad to see everyone here. And like I said, it's been a little bit of a rough couple days here. Hopefully I'm feeling much better and more energetic next Monday. But glad for everybody who stuck with me. I know we didn't have the full group of everybody sticking with me, but we had a ton of fun today anyway, and I'm really glad that you guys showed up, came along. A lot of new faces today, a lot of regulars. Really glad to see everybody, and hope to catch you next week. And we'll be talking. Plan is to be talking some Winter Field Day next week, along with the regular show, and come with your ideas prepared for World Radio League. Everybody, great to see you. Absolutely. Live feedback. That's what we love to do, Peter. Take live feedback. Have it prepared for next week, and we will see you then. Great to see everybody from here in the newly dubbed Blue Barn Studios here in southwestern Missouri. I am November 0 Alpha Papa X-Ray for the World Radio League show. Glad to see everybody. X-Ray, I'm Andy.